Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today I have the Rhino, and we're looking at some beers. We're getting a little bit classy here on the Albino Rhino Beer Review. I know you wouldn't believe it with the shirts I wear and stuff, but we're getting classy. You know why we're getting classy? We have Stiegl Hell to drink tonight. Stiegl Hell, and Stiegl Hell is 4.5% alcohol by volume. And you think Canadian and stuff would have a lot of tap-ins and everything, but the bigger European brands seem to have a lot more people that use the untapped. What do we have here? We have Stiegl Hell from Stiegl Brauerei zu Salzburg. It's a Helles lager, 4.5% alcohol by volume. It is from Austria, Salzburg, Austria. A sunny, bright yellow color and a sparkling white foam promise a smooth and refreshing beer enjoyment. The honest pale ale, with its fresh aroma of 100% aroma hops, slender body, and fine, splashy carbonic acid, is wonderfully harmonious. The well-done beery finish makes you want to take the next sip, and another one, and another one, and another one. So no one I know has tapped this in. 24.6 thousand people have given it a rating. It has a 3.39 out of 5 overall on the Untapped. Now, as it basically kind of looks like a wine bottle or a champagne bottle or a sparkling wine bottle, or hey, there's a cat. Even though it kind of looks like that, and it's green, and it's from Austria, you'd expect it to be a pop top, but it's not. It is stickered, but there is nothing on the cap. It is a twist, like I said. Now, this came in a advent calendar. I bought the advent calendar and I opened the advent calendar. That's right, because who said you have to actually use an advent calendar, right? I just opened it and took the stuff out. Bright white foam, crystal clear, like fuck. I can read this through here. Stiegl Hell. Something big. 4.5. Oh shit. This helps me. Guys, this helps me. You know why it helps me? It fucking it magnifies it. Zataten, Wasser, Gurtzmann, Hoffen, Velber, Elkiok, 4.5 volume. Yeah, that was the word. So these are 330 milliliters. So these are small bottles. But crystal clear. That's probably one of the cleanest beers I've seen in quite some time. Ho, 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 motherfuckers. Cleanest beer I've seen in some time. This is from the dollar store. It cost me $3, but I needed a new glass after my son broke my other ones. Hi, kitty cat. Why are you hiding down here with me? And 3 big doggies make you sad? Sent from the glass. Well, the acidic... No, I don't fucking know. It has... It has greeniness. It has grassiness. It has like that cut grassiness you would get from a lot of European lagers. Right up the nostril. That tickled my nose hair. Oh. This is the one good thing about me doing this myself, is I can do stupid things like this. Once I have somebody that wants to do this with me, probably can't do this anymore. Won't be able to try and fit that up my nostril anymore. Grainy, grassy, little spiced. Smells like a Euro lager should. A little bit of sulfuric notes, a little bit of earthy notes, a little bit of like minerally calcium and shit like that. Cheers, let's go. Just kind of what I expected from most. What are you looking at? It's a Helles lager, okay? It's not meant to have a lot of flavor. And it doesn't really have a lot of flavor. It's there. It is, but is it something that... Is it something that would really be different to me in any way? Not really. I mean, it's a beer. It's a beer, and it drinks like a beer, right? If you're looking for something that will come off with a little bit of hoppy notes, a little bit of an earthy kind of bitterness, a little bit of a cut grass, a little bit of spice, sort of Pilsner-esque. If you're looking for something slightly Pilsner-esque, but cleaner, not as bitter on the back end, but Pilsner-esque, right up your alley. It's light. It's easy drinking. I can't complain about that. I can't. I mean, when I started drinking beer, would I possibly have complained about that? Well, quite likely I would have. But at this point in my life, that's a solid drinking beer. Now, would I buy a 2-4 or a 12-pack of these? No, but I mean, if this was sitting on the shelf at like, well, it's only 330 milliliters, right? If it was sitting on the shelf at the $2 to $3 range, I for sure would buy it. It's sitting on the shelf for the 4 and up, I probably wouldn't. Now, it did come in a advent calendar, like I said. So you're looking at about $4, between $4 and $5 a bottle, depending on whose case you bought. But this one, it would have been right around the $4 mark. I think that's a little much for it, but I don't think it's a bad beer. And actually, I'd say it's a lot much for it. However, we are taking into account that this shipped from overseas, but it's easier for these guys to make a profit than it is for people here, because people here are paying out a lot of money towards taxes and everything else. So it's almost a wash, I guess. But yeah, for the size and everything else, it is too much money to me. But I do really like this. This is a solid drinking beer. And I'm finding the older I get when it comes to standard lagers and Helleses and Pilsners and stuff like that, that they just random Euro ones are more what I personally like. Now, I don't know if that's my European heritage coming out or if there's something else, but it is what it is. Out of 10 on this, well, technically I have to give it a 6.75 because I wouldn't pay that money for it again. But I think it's a very good beer. Now, again, if this was in like the $2 to $3 range, I think this is worth a 7.75. But because at the price it's at, I would not buy it again. I'm going to give it a 6.75 out of 10. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.